Good. Golden eyes, they see right through me. Golden eyes, they see right through me. I'm filling it up for clearance and highway shoulders, passing in lanes of resistance and feeling bolder than now. Golden eyes, they see right through me. Golden eyes, they see right through time moves fast, so there's not much movement. The boys and girls played hand in hand, and if they blink, they think we were fooling. You got another thing coming. Time you tried to understand. But you never met a man like me before. I walked right onto your open floor where love is all around. Pelted me down to build me up, and love could stay around. I think I feel it. I feel like I'm losing my basis of hoping. essence of feeling. If there's a way we can spread it around, I think we have to do it now. If there's a way that we can spread it around, we kinda have to do it now. I never wanna meet another like you again. You picked me up and you took me in. I was the only game in town. I think you knew it. And if we tone things up like they were before, the path gets wider as we get older, and love can stay around. I think I feel I can feel it. The kids are playing on their own. As time slows down, we can all start moving again to places way on down the road by bringing much more of it home. Everybody quiet. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Here we are. We're live to the world, internet, in my painting studio. This is crazy. And thanks for anybody who's here on the computer. And there's a few people gathered out in the laneway here, but they're residents. And everybody's had at least one vaccination. And they're all 6 feet apart. Yeah, I'm here doing a live stream, which I have resisted doing this entire pandemic because I was too chicken until a week and a half ago. I'm giving all the money that I make from this thing to the Parkdale Community Food Bank here in Toronto in my downtown West End neighborhood. Could definitely use it. And I'm auctioning off this painting, this guy, Cappy, 16 by 20 oil painting. And any of the money raised for that, I'm going to start, let's say bidding starts at $500.
Yeah.
Sue me.
That's a
Bidding,
steal.
bidding starts at $500.
That's a steal.
And how do people bid?
Well, you just DM, there's a lovely woman named Victoria, in Victoria, if you can believe it, who's running the Zoom, there she is right there. She's running the Zoom portion, and I don't have a clue about any of this stuff. I just play the drums. So I'm letting other people kind of take the reins, but if you can, maybe you can DM Victoria or me.
Throw your bids in the chat. We just got one for $500.
Oh, nice.
Okay, amazing. We're in the
Nice.
game. Whoa.
So, but wait. All the money from the sale of this painting goes to an organization called Music Counts, which puts instruments and music education into the hands of little kids all across this land, and that's good stuff.
And so if people, how's it gonna work? People put their bids in the chat, and then
Yeah.
at the end we're gonna.
Yeah, and at the end we'll figure out who bid the highest, and they're gonna get it, and we'll maybe get you on camera, and we'll have a little chitty chat.
Yeah, added bonus Q&A with the artist himself.
Exactly. Yeah, nothing special about me. And we're gonna play some songs, and we're gonna look at some paintings, and you can ask me a question, ask me anything. AMA.
Martha's bid 600.
Nice.
Martha,
Good job, Martha.
you're out of
Hey there.
control.
I'm just gonna jump in here quick too. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
thanks.
if you're gonna put a bid in, put it in the everyone as opposed to direct to me. But if you
Oh,
want
okay.
to be called up for a question, you can send your name to me, and
Yeah.
hopefully everyone has a great time. This is so awesome. Thank you, Nobu.
Yes, thanks for
work and
everybody for
everything.
coming out.
And yeah, this is going to be an awesome session, and love your studio space. So I'm going to get out of here
Oh, thank
now.
you.
And we'll bring up other people in between your songs, and if you have a question or story you want to share, we'll try to fit those in between your songs.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Victoria, should they direct message you if they want to chat with Andrew?
Yeah. But put your bids into the everyone chat just so that we can all see where we're all at, so we're not bidding the same number privately and publicly. That might make it easier if everyone's okay with that. Yeah.
It's up to 725.
Oh, good.
All right.
Nice.
Who's up next?
Well, Gregory here, my good friend Gregory McDonald, and here comes one of my dogs barging into the room. Come here, Tommy.
Upstaged
Come on.
by Tommy again.
Come. We're gonna do a song. Let's do a song called Helen.
Let's do Helen.
A weird one. I think it was appeared on Pretty Together, kind of B-sides or something.
Yeah.
And it goes like this. Well, we meet again. This time it's like a drive-by in the rain. Right beside us, our will is done. It simplifies us and keeps us as one. 'Cause tonight, all that might is coming true. There's no need to complain, 'cause there are so many others we could blame. There's something about the way that I spend my time. I complicate things to keep you in mind. And tonight, all that might is coming true. And tonight, all that might is coming true. Tonight, what will you do? Tonight, what will one more down the drain. Every added penny sends another shooting pain. There's something like this, a $20,000 cease and desist. Tonight, all that might is coming true. Tonight, all that might is coming true. One more time. Tonight, all that might is coming true. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a little song called Helen. I don't even know who Helen. No, I do know who Helen was because my wife Fiona, she's right here in the room. We used to live above a record store called Rotate This when it was a Queen Street in Markham here in the T dot. And we used to always have to go get coffee. The guy that would get the counter, he would say, "Would you like some chocolate, Helen?" He would say,
Hello, hello.
True story. What am I hearing? It sounds like. Can everybody hear me out there?
Thumbs up from people if they can hear okay?
All right, good. We're good.
Yeah, all right. Amazing. Amazing.
It's,
So-
somebody said it was me.
All right, we're back. I was just trying to, so everybody out there, I was just trying to allow us to applause after the song there. So we'll try that again in a little bit there.
Applause after the song. That's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I can imagine it. and it's weird.
It's pretty good sounding.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Where are you going to now there, honey? What song?
Well,
Anybody to chat?
yeah,
anybody
maybe
want to
chat.
ask me a question? Ask me anything. AMA.
All right, I'm gonna bring up first person, Steph Walker. I'm gonna pull you up and just spotlight you, okay?
Okay.
So, Steph, do you want to turn on your video, or do you want to just chat?
Hey there, sorry, I'm nursing a baby right now, so I'm not going to turn my video on.
How's your brand new baby?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I wasn't necessarily going to ask a question. I was just asking how we ask a question. But since I'm here now, hi, Andrew.
Hi.
We were just wondering what kind of guitar Greg was playing there, that little teeny one.
Larry,
I have
over
no
to you.
idea. It doesn't have any kind of maker's mark on the whole thing that I can find. It's got bird shit on it now.
Yeah, good luck.
It walked into a guitar store that I was working at 15 years ago, and it was in real rough shape, and I hired a local guy named Brian Curry to build it back to one piece for me. But I couldn't tell you. I wish I knew, but I don't. It's nothing, no indicator. But it's cool.
It's a nice little guitar,
That's a
though.
great story, Greg.
Yeah.
Take it from me.
Andrew
Take it from
usually
me.
steals it if I can't find
I
it.
love you.
It's the first person I call is Andrew, as it is usually with most of my stuff.
Even with that little
With my
thing.
green box too. Yeah. Andrew's. Anyway, I hope that answers your question the best I can.
All right, can we bring up one more person there? Got time?
Yeah.
Okay, so Morgan McDonald, are you there? I'm gonna pull you up.
Hey. Hey.
Hello there.
Hey,
Um,
how's it going?
really good. I just got to
Excellent.
say that I really very much admire your painting skill a lot.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
also an artist. I went to art college.
Which one?
I went to Seneca College for only 1 year, the York
Nice.
University campus.
Yeah. Amazing.
Well, I guess my question for you is, how do you get so good at painting like that? It's so beautiful.
Well, I've been doing it for a long time, and I look at a lot of art, and I find the stuff that I like in galleries or museums, and I just copy it.
Okay, copying.
Yeah, like seriously, copy.
Okay, then I guess I have to beg my parents to bring me to the AGO once it's open.
Well, you've got the internet in front of you too, right?
Oh, of course. But I also think that just seeing art in person is a very good experience too, because you get more of the
100%.
textural feeling of looking at it.
Oh, definitely. No, you have to see artwork up close and personal for sure.
Yes.
So much better. Oh, car come through.
Oh, car coming through.
This one.
Still,
Yeah, there's That's a piece of garbage, though.
I love this one.
I just wanted to say though, I find it extremely cool that one of the people from one of my favorite rock bands is also an extremely talented painter. It just completely warms my silly little heart.
Well, that's very sweet and kind of you. And I've always loved music and always loved art my whole life. So I'm severely living the dream.
So what got you painting during the pandemic more than you were doing before? What
Well, the
happened?
pandemic, for one, is like the painter has got a quarantine in his studio. Now what? So
Got all
I've,
these
it's
paints and
bit,
all
now I
these
got all
brushes.
these paints and brushes and these blank boards and canvases. What the hell am I supposed to do now? So I just made a whole whack of painting. I made more paintings this year than I ever have in my entire life. And it's been a lifesaver for me. There's another great painter right there, my friend Andrew Ruckledge.
Go for it.
I hope that answered your question, and I appreciate that you like both the band and my artwork. That's fantastic. I really like them both too.
How about a tune, honey?
You think?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, back to music.
Okay.
so. Tune. Baxter, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Baxter.
Going deep.
This is
For some reason, I wrote a song where I tuned the G string down to F sharp, and I have no idea why or where or what the hell I was thinking.
Were you ripping somebody off?
weird move.
No, not for this one.
It's good. It's a good trick for when you want to grind a show to a halt.
Yeah. Tune for that.
Let's
Tune
bring
for
in a
that.
let's bring in a unconventional tuning.
Okay, this is a weird one. This is called Baxter, and it's an outtake, I believe, on our One Chord to Another box set, and it was a tune that I recorded when we lived above said rotate at Queen and Markham, and it's a true story, kind of. Anyway, it goes kind of like this. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait. 2, 3. Milkman in your burgundy and white van, aid me in my efforts to abuse you. Implied are the errors of my ways, and pasteurized go the memory of days gone by. The vanities of you and I colliding are felt only by the two of us. Green rivers in packages for hiding, self-serving and perfectly impossible to open up. Technological intervention. Technological intervention. The milkman lost on a day one. Don't disappoint me. You're here to annoy me. I'm sending up my signal, and he picks up the keys to open up your vials now and release this disease. Oh, thanks.
Yes.
All right, applause.
Yay.
Weird one. Oh, that was about, I used to travel around in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia when I was a little kid. And as Gregory was saying, this is the story. Is like, a little boy can get into a van with an old man. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because I used to drive around and I would deliver the milk from the Baxter's Milk to the front door of the houses. So dude would stay behind the wheel and he'd pay me in those green apple mini sips, those clear bags. It's like a milk bag that you have to jam a straw into. And that's basically where that song came from.
True story.
Yeah, totally true story, based on a true story. And yeah, so what else is going on?
What else is going on?
Where's the auction at?
Yeah,
Want to
whatever.
check?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's check the auction. Is Pete Clive here? I think that might be the front runner currently.
Pink Clive. I know. I
Go in
recognize
the
that
chat.
name.
What camera are we on?
Where's Pete Clive?
This one? Look at this
Yes. Are you still good for 900?
thing. That would look good in your living room.
And you're by buying this painting, you're saving
Future of music.
the future of musics.
Talk
Next
to some
generation.
people if you're gonna. If
Yeah.
You're gonna use this, talk to
All right.
Well, I just don't know. I don't know how to talk to
gonna-
people.
I'm gonna bring up Christy Jett. Christy, are you there? Do you want to come on camera or chat?
Can you see it?
Do you want to ask me anything?
I'll ask to unmute.
Ribs. Bad choice.
You got like a couple seconds, and I'm gonna move along if I can. I'll come back to you, okay? So we got Richard. Let's see. So Richard, I'm gonna add you in here. Add spotlight. And unmute yourself, Richard.
There you are.
Hey,
how's it
how are you? Hey guys.
Great.
So my daughter actually has a question for you. She's 5 years old.
5 years old. You're crazy. You're 15 if you're a day.
All right. You want to go ahead and ask Andrew?
What's your question?
Yeah,
What's
what's
your
your
question for me?
You don't want to? Are you getting shy now?
Can you do
I can ask.
I'm getting shy. I don't want to talk to you.
So she would like to know, what was your dream when you were a child of what you wanted to be when you grew up?
Dream question.
I wanted to be an artist.
Excellent. See, and he became an artist.
Yeah. And you know, music is an art, and painting is an art, and sculpting is an art, and writing is an art. Like there's all kinds of applications to that term artist, but that's what I wanted to be. I liked to draw pictures when I was a kid. That's all I did.
See, you like to draw pictures too.
Every now and then I like to try and talk like Bob Dylan. I didn't fit in anywhere else. I just drew pictures. Tommy. Sorry, dog fight. We're gonna have a dog fight out here.
Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. Guy. Tommy, you're cut off. Get the hell out of here.
I know it's a hard line.
Go.
Is
Go
Leanne
on
Strand? Is Leanne Strand here? Let's bring Leanne Strand. Do you want to unmute yourself, Leanne Strand? I don't have a video for you. I'll ask to unmute. And how about Macy Allen? Are you there, Macy Allen? You got a question?
Nobody wants to ask me a question because I'm too scary.
There we go. You're too scary.
I did.
Hi.
My question was, why are you wearing a cowboy hat?
Well, because it's an awesome cowboy hat. That's why I'm wearing a cowboy hat. And it's a 7 5/8 cowboy hat that I found in Medford, Oregon. It cost me $15 US. And the hat bought me. Because it's like one of those. It's like an old cowboy hat, like that the old guy asleep at the gas station in the middle of like Tijuana, Mexico would be wearing.
Oh, here comes Alistair.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, thanks. That answers my question. I just thought you had a bald spot or something.
Yeah. I got a full Thomas Shelby.
He's got pretty impressive head.
I've got a full Peaky Blinders haircut, care of the lovely and talented Fiona Hyatt. I'm trying to convince my giant teenage son he should get one because he's the one who just watched the series from start to finish. I'm a total hat guy.
That's classic.
When you find an old hat that fits.
Oh
you
my
buy it.
God, you are a fool not
Yeah.
to embrace it.
'Cause if
Could I bring up Leanne? Leanne Strand wanted to ask a question, just couldn't get
Sure.
her audio going. So Leanne, what was your question again for the chat? Yeah, if you could just let me know if you put your hand up in the raise hand section. I'm just writing down names of people. Well, we can go through more at the end. Leanne says, Lansdowne, do you commissions for your art?
Do I do commissions?
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I've done a whole bunch of them. Most of them are paintings of people's dogs, because I mean, my I guess if I was kind of sort of known for painting anything, it's painting these blue dogs, like Cappy, the one I'm auctioning off for music counts, and there's a whole bunch. Look, there's a whole bunch over here. None of these are commissions.
Look at the cake.
But so all the commissions, they've been done and they've been sent to the buyer, and I haven't had any paintings returned yet. Put it that way. So it seems like something's working, and it's working for me, whether it's working for anybody else anyway. Yeah, I don't have any commissions to show.
Did you want to show people what you were like totally into this winter? Like, how about our street? Let's talk about our street for
Oh
a
my God,
second.
yeah. Excavators, construction material,
Oh, and cyclists.
and cyclists. I got into cycling, and about a week and a half ago, I discovered my daughter's childhood glitter cache, and it really messed me up. And I had to totally regroup and go, honey, I can't paint anymore. I've got to do a live stream musical thing from the garage. How can we make that happen? And here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Thanks, Nobu.
What's up next?
I don't know. Any requests? Louis? Anybody want to hear
Victoria,
Louis?
are there people like in line for a question?
Oh
or
yeah,
should
so we've got like, I think now it's just we've jumped into hands up. I still have a few other people I wrote names down, so I'm just gonna read out your name real quick just to let you know that I know you're in the list. Duncan,
Yeah.
Fremlin, Glenn Bourgeois, Stefan Karsh, Emily Muir, Kevin Hillard, and I got a bunch of hands up. So
Kevin
we'll
Hilliard, put him on, block him.
I was like, you have to wait in line. Just kidding. So yeah, I just want to update too that our auction is now, I believe, up at 1,200. Am I correct, Ness?
Nice.
Excellent.
Ediman? I don't know how you pronounce your
That's
name
great.
correctly. And I also have RB&O say they want to show their blue dog painting.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see it.
So let me just quickly show it. Let's bring up RBO. Let's look you up here. You got your painting there? Are you there? Let's just
No.
get you a spotlit there, just so you can bring in your painting.
Oh
and
yeah,
then we'll keep going.
I know that guy. I know that painting.
Right on.
I know that painting. I remember that. That's an oldie. An oldie. Hi guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
So
Good.
Good. Great show.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Fiona's here too.
Hi.
Yeah, you guys were OG clients back in the old days.
What year?
What year was that?
I'm gonna say that painting is 97.
Wow.
I think a bit later. I think the girls were already born, but maybe not. I don't know.
No, I did that painting before I had kids.
Halifax.
There's the dog.
Who's already born?
There's a ready-made blue dog right there.
Yeah. Halifax. Look, both of them in frame.
Nice.
Love it.
Great show.
Thanks, Oliver.
What's zero euro? I've never heard of that.
Zero Euro is arguably the brand muffin of this set list.
I don't know what that means.
And it
What
goes,
does that mean? What does
it's
that mean?
the most boring
Oh, I got you.
song. But here we go. It's gonna go over like a Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Was that a blue canary behind your cup doubled up 2 by 2. I heard some friendly fire. He's just a boy, he had your back and he's covering you. If you could nail some takeaway, would you? And if you did, would time begin to slow? To bring the noise of your life right back to your zero. I guess we'll never know. Where is the road we travel? Can we surround ourselves with a heartfelt crew who keep a loaded cabinet with episodes of our loyalty tried and true? But if the tide begins to shift out of view, we'd hide the signs that says there's no follow through. To bring the noise of your life right back to year zero. I'll just go back into it. I'm in a dog's inspection. We got rows upon rows of other sides to view in the photography section. The stop path was fixed by the developer's view, but once we saw the images coming through, it was revealed there is still much to do about the ins and outs of the life we live on this earth as she waits up for nobody. No, nobody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There you go.
Excellent again.
0 minutes and
You're always saying
We
black.
say black.
All right.
Can't remember now, but
No, that's a
basically,
cool story.
No, you're on the hook for
the
this story.
last line is, I guess we'll never know. I think. On this life she lives on the surface way back when
Or no, nobody.
No, nobody. And then I usually yell at Murph. I go, blackout. And then he goes, there's nothing you can do. And like we're laughing our asses off, and you're up front.
I'm up front.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Sweating like.
Anyway.
All right, ready for another question, or do you want to sing again?
Yeah, no, let's.
More questions. Love the questions. Duncan
Where's my
Fremlin.
auction at?
Yeah, I think we're up to 1,200 still, unless Pete
Holding
can
fast
best
at
that.
12 Hunskies, eh?
All right, got to keep that auction going. So let's get Duncan Fremlin. 1 sec here.
Oh, Duncan, block him.
Oh no, too late.
I'm kidding. There he is. Duncan Fremlin. Gotta unmute yourself there, bud.
I did. Andrew, I have 3 questions, quick questions. One, where's that goofy toque of yours? Why aren't you wearing that?
Well, it's in my winter hat collection.
No,
It's
you
like
wear it
25
all the
degrees out.
time. What are you talking about? I've seen you wear it in May.
It was a
Second
cold May
thing-
day.
The second question is, how come your songs have so many chords?
Because all the songs that I steal from are very chordy too. So I try to emulate as much as possible.
I'm enjoying this very much. My third question is, I noticed that little mic on your lapel. Is that the only mic you're using?
No, we got a nice big omnidirectional, what is it? It looks like a Townsend, some sort of room mic. I'm not 100% sure. I'm on the tech side of things, I am 100% useless.
Anyway, it
It's a
sounds
Townsend.
great.
Thanks, Duncan. Maybe we'll see you on the ice one day again. Keep your head up.
I'm gonna bring up Glenn Bourgeois for one more question for you. Carry on. Sound good?
Sounds good. Yeah. We're going in drop D mode. Hey, how's it going? Can't hear you.
You gotta unmute.
My apologies. I was trying to unmute before I got the invitation.
You did it. How's it going?
Oh,
Chord
sorry,
to another,
Dan.
but are there any outtakes that we might not know? Oh, still can't hear me?
Yeah,
I'm cutting in and out.
We're good now.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Speak now.
It's
Hear me
live too.
clearly now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, great. Outtake wise, I mean, after one chord to another, because we do have the box sets to twice remove an octa, but are there any outtakes that didn't make the album that stick in your mind as I'd like to revisit that? That's got something any songs in particular?
Oh yeah.
I know it's a
Yeah, there's this one. Flexible Flyer, I think it was called. And it was just kind of like a garbage take. But there's this, that little thing has legs that can be reattached at any time.
cool. There are actually people who requested that song in the chat.
Oh really?
If you'll believe.
I haven't seen the chat or anything like that because it would make me too nervous and then I wouldn't be able to do this show. But we're doing a bunch of stuff in drop D.
Why don't you give us two in a row? Let's go for it, man.
All right, I hope that answered your question. I can't sleep, even if I want to. My nerves are shouting right between plenty of lines. I can't sleep, I'm always looking for you. I'm digging in deep, way beyond the matter of what we can keep and how we gotta let it all go. Tried to see all the sheep demanding my attention, baby, I can't sleep, and I think I'm gonna let it all go. When it could be said that I'm not in time with what's in front of me, well, who should I turn to when there's so many things you should go through? Back when we first met, there was a storm off Shabukto Head. Some people I didn't like, and there's someone here that you and I recognize. It's not you, it's not me, it's just a bit of everybody else, and all the others they surround. Won't do, won't be, when is it time for winter's white to melt? For all the people in this town. If I never considered a little drop in the pressure that defines me as human, I try not to let it go. You never tell by the pick of the litter. It keeps coming back in the tides and swells, and there's nothing to hold it at bay. And I figured you knew that. But who stood up? Was there anybody out there? I never stopped to ask and made the time pass, knowing that I didn't care. Fishing for some other chances. There was a time to review all the circumstances and all the particular sounds converging around us. And then the sky is gone out, was on a record player in the middle of the city, on a song that I never enjoyed until I got older. But you carried it up to the finish, and that version of yourself began to diminish, and nobody saw it go down, and I thought I knew you. It's not you, it's not me, it's just a bit of everybody else, and all the others they surround. It won't do, it can't be. When is the time for winter's white to melt? For all the people in this town, never, not again. Will I commit to looking carefully back at places I didn't go when there's so many people I'll never know? Ooh, oh, thanks. Thank you very much. That was a little two-banger. We started with a very unusual version of a song called I Can't Sleep. Straight into another song from the same album.
Oh yeah, double shot.
Called I Know You. I Can't Sleep. I Know You. I. It's like everything's about me over here. We can't
Does that mean
sleep.
you can take a question if it's all about you?
We can't sleep. We know each other. I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah.
Work
All
on
right.
that.
I had to bring up, there was a wonderful moment with a father and a baby, and I brought it up, and I thought, I can't
Oh, I saw
sleep.
that.
I can't sleep is legit when you have kids. Even as
I
they
think
get
I remember
older.
how old my kids were when I wrote that song.
Yeah, it was about 15 years ago.
About 20 years ago.
All right, so you ready for another question?
I'm
Are
always
you
ready
in the
for
mood
questions.
for playing? Okay,
I'm in the mood for questions.
Stefan Karsh, are you there?
I can see a bunch of little windows, but
Aha, found you. Sort of. Oh, I replaced the.
oh, I see the little hands that are up. Hey, there's one. Hi.
All right, let's remove the spotlight there, and let's just get you. 1 second. Get Nobu back on. All right, let's get you back here. Sorry.
Yeah, for
ITM.
yeah.
Go. Oh, good luck. This next one's a doozy.
The next track is Unwicked. Oh, did we get this person?
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. Hi.
Unmute.
I don't think we can hear you.
I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Ah, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the show, first of all, Andrew.
Thanks for coming out to it.
Awesome. Yeah, it's my husband's here too, but I think he's in the kitchen and he's
Right.
camera shy.
Where he belongs.
But two quick questions. You know me on Instagram as Beetlebum74. So I wanted to know, now that the construction's done, how is your water pressure?
Oh my God, it's amazing. And the kind of continued theme around the construction and the paintings and this time and the COVID and all this and me doing this live show now, so long after the fact that all my other bandmates did them like way before I did. Today, this very day, June the 12th, is the 25th anniversary of the release of our third record, One Chord to Another, which I did not know. And it's also the very first day where there is legitimately no construction apparatus on my street.
Awesome.
And the song that you heard on that opening kind of video montage, it's a song called "Take Down Your Fences," and it's by a band called the Dave Goodman and Friends, an old British punk band like from '78. And it's the B-side of a single they had called Justifiable Homicide. And I dare anybody to look for Take Down Your Fences on the internet, because you're not going to ever find it. And it was very symbolic to me that song was called Take Down Your Fences, and they were literally taking down their fences like the day before yesterday.
Nice.
Awesome.
And so I ripped that song off and I made Golden Eyes.
So my second question is this from me and my husband.
Okay.
It was actually his question. So we know you are a multi-instrumentalist.
Sure.
My son is a drummer, and so I guess I should know this from a podcast because I feel like you addressed it on Sloancast. But what was the first instrument you learned? Was it drums or was it?
Well, no.
Was it piano?
Piano was the first hands-on one that I learned, and my dad was a drummer, so I always knew how to kind of keep time, I guess. But I didn't really start playing the drums until I was like 18, 19, 20. And the guitar, I played piano when I was a little kid, but my piano teacher back then was so pissed off that I never practiced the theory. I could only learn by ear. I'm gonna do my Bob Dylan voice again. I could only learn by ear. Back when I was being taught piano when I was a kid, and the teacher didn't understand. Anyway, she kicked me out of course because told my mom she couldn't teach me, and that's how I learned how to play piano. And then I picked up a guitar.
Awesome, thank you.
I picked up guitar when I was like 15, and that was a game changer.
Andrew, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Now that the construction is all done,
We got a question from the Peanut
pressure is
Gallery.
really good,
Yeah.
I guess it was all worth it, right?
Oh yeah, there's a large part of me that's really gonna miss those assholes.
It gave more than it took at the end
Yeah.
of the day.
And I would love to have a giant orange Hitachi Z-axis excavator parked right in front of my house all day, every day, as long as it wasn't running.
Yeah. They are cool looking.
They're super cool looking. I love them. Yeah, it's been a hell of a year, people, as we
Question or
all know.
song there next?
Let's give
Question
another.
before we jump into a song.
Yeah, another question before we jump into a song. Thanks,
Okay.
honey. Thanks for.
Let's
But that's because
go, Fiona, go. All right, Emily Neer, can you? Oh,
I know that name.
ah.
Hey, how's it going? There he is. Hey, Greg. This is family.
Hey,
There you are. How's it going?
good. How are you?
Excellent. How you doing, Greg?
Good. I heard it was the night for black hats.
So it is. It is.
Honey, tell people who this is.
This is my cousin Emily and my uncle Greg, or my cousin Greg and my
Cousin Greg. I got promoted.
his daughter. Well, let's just call you Uncle Greg and cousin Emily,
Why not?
and we'll figure it out.
Grandpa Greg.
There you go. Grandpa Greg. He was there. This is a guy who was pretty instrumental in my musical upbringing, because I remember staying at my Aunt Netta's house, which is Greg's mom. And Greg I remember he had Clash Sandinista in his bedroom record collection. It was always out front, and I was like, whoa.
Whoa!
What?
And then you picked up Black Sabbath Paranoid and asked if you could play it on my stereo.
I bought Black Sabbath Paranoid with my own money. I think it was the first album I bought with my own money in St. John, New Brunswick, and went down to the basement. I went down to the basement bar on the big old lift up the thingy.
Electro Home.
And the opening sequence of air raid sirens on War Pigs blew my mind, and I was forever changed. It was amazing.
It was a pivotal moment.
It was beyond pivotal. Oh my God! The first chords I learned on a guitar, my friend Mike Demerick showed me, was that was the first thing I learned to play on
Did he
guitar.
teach you the air raid siren?
No, but when I lived in Dartmouth, there was one that would always go off. You could hotwire it, and that was like you'd have these kind of bone-chilling midnight. We're under nuclear attack.
Yeah. Keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Well, nice to see you guys. Yeah.
Nice to see you too.
What do you? Fiona's telling me to wrap it up here.
No, I'm not saying wrap it up. I'm saying like segue it into a song. Now, of course, it's
I'm
trying. In front of everybody.
Sorry,
Do
we're
it in gestures
trying to reinvent the wheel. But we should go do another song, maybe. Should we do this one?
Yeah, I guess so. Is it for anyone in particular, or is it just for fun?
It's just for fun.
It's fun, right? I don't know what I'm doing on this one. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. I think I'm gonna stick to one note.
Should I cut the camera angle?
Yeah, just zoom in on Andrew for this one. You can cut my mic off completely.
Us to walk another city mile. We could do it in the movies. Do it in the movies like what you're on about. By the time I show you a reason why you're out of style, you could see it in the movies. See it in the movies, and clearly I don't even know what I'm doing or what I'm on about. It feels like somebody else's lights came on. I took another look around, and the feeling I get when I watch you day in and day out can make me feel I could turn it off or on. By the time I show you a reason why you're out of style, do it in the movies, that's what it's all about. It feels like somebody else's lights came on. I take another look around, and I don't even know where I'm going or what I'm on about. And now I'm traveling down the Autobahn. I'm too afraid to look around, and I don't even know where I'm going. I'll take another look around. And I don't even know where I'm going or what I'm on about. It feels like somebody else's lights came on. And the feeling I get when I watch you day in or day out can make me feel I can turn it on or on. It feels like somebody else's life came on. Like they did in the movies. Did it in the movies. just like they did it in the movies. Did in the movies. We could do it on a movie. This is it. Do it in a movie, alright.
It's all right.
Nicely.
Oh, God.
Never again.
There's a reason why you haven't heard a lot of these songs.
Yay!
Caroline Gillett.
Oh no, when I do it to myself, like you'll see like I'll come out of the bathroom on time. Next time you notice.
We have a question happening.
Yeah.
Victoria, do you think there's a question up to go? Up to go?
That's a
Up
new
to
phrase.
go.
Oh, yeah,
I like that.
we have a list of questions. People for days. Emily
Good.
Muir's already happened. Kevin Hillard.
Is that
It's
it
your
for-
turn.
Hilliard's coming up.
Ah.
Kevin goddamn Hilliard.
You were here yesterday.
Who's your
You were
favorite
just
Beach
here.
Boy? Is it Mike Love? Great. Moving on.
You're on mute.
Hey, I've unmuted myself. What's happening, guys?
Just doing a little
Hi,
show.
Cabby.
Right on, right on. I'm just at the official watch party from Team Sloan. Susan is here, and the Mike Nelson is here.
Oh.
And we are just sending all of our fond wishes and salutations. Looks great, sounds great. And the question is, worst ever tour meal? I'll mute myself and listen on the air. Good.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Worst ever tour meal. Jesus, there are too many to list.
Too many to not remember.
Yeah, where will I begin? Hunt's Ketchup at some god awful little motel in America somewhere. I don't know. I remember the good ones.
How about best then?
Best meal, Gregory and I've had a couple of good meals. Those, oh my God, those Bloody Marys and those oysters in San Francisco.
The Anchor, I think it's
The
called.
Anchor. Anything that has an anchor on it or
Yeah.
a sailing ship,
In the
I'm
Castro
going in or
district.
I'm buying it
Yeah.
because it's probably going to be good.
We had, good Bloody Marys in San Fran. We went to the Fish Grotto in Portland, Oregon.
That was wicked.
Bit of a theme there.
So, but guys, like you made a thing of going for good food on your tour. Like, would you say that's one of the focus? That's a focus when you hit the road. Like,
Definitely.
what are we gonna eat?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna eat something good? And so,
Yeah.
have there been any big scores? Like, I can't believe we got a reservation for this place on this. Like anything like that?
We went to a pretty good place in Chicago one time.
Republican.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
super
That
yummy.
was
Go
hard
on,
to
go
get
on. What
into.
you have?
Yeah, talk us through the meal.
We had a shitload of oysters.
Every good meal starts with a shitload of
Yeah.
oysters.
Chicago's been good to us. The Big Star Taco. I think I went to Big Star Taco 3 times in one day in Wicker Park. The last time I went, I came back. I think I got a bag of 40 tacos and brought them just back to the bus. It was bad.
But sometimes some of the most what you think are going to be the most disgusting meals turn out to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, I've
an
always
example.
contended that
Do you,
that
do you need to tell people this?
Kevin's saying
Kevin's
Memphis.
saying
I guess not.
Kevin's saying Memphis.
Memphis.
Is that anything?
Oh,
I
we
don't
had a
thi-
poor experience. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
an understaffed restaurant.
Right.
They were struggling.
Well, I can barely.
We were taking our
It was
own
so
in.
forgettable.
Well, this one was extremely memorable.
Was it?
Like just every flat surface in the restaurant was covered with dirty dishes. And I mean, I'm trying to not restaurant shaming anybody, but
Remember that we had a pretty good.
it was supposed
pretty
to be.
good.
It was a steakhouse.
We had a pretty good meal in PEI one night
Oh, that place
in
went
the
out of
rain.
business.
I think we killed a restaurant. So we can totally order like whatever. Yeah. It's like, well, I'll have lobsters.
12 lobsters.
Give me a couple lobsters, I guess. And,
12 shots of Johnny Walker Blue.
a couple bottles of red. Can we see the wine list? I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of good food out there and a lot of crap.
a lot of crap. Had a few like stuffed peppers.
Kevin is kissing you goodbye. Is there another question up on deck?
Up to go?
Up to go? I mean,
Oh, yeah, we got tons of questions. Emily Plunkett, you're up next. Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Let's get you.
Hey.
Am I unmuted?
You are.
Also, Tojo
Sweet.
Shishi.
So I have questions about your art.
Shoot.
Assuming we are allowed to go back to concerts within the next 6 months to 8 months or so, whatever. Do you see yourself keeping with the art once we're back to music?
100%, yeah. Oh, I've been making art, like I was saying, my whole life, and the band sort of tripped over me. Like it wasn't what, I didn't think I wanted to be in a rock band for 30 years of my life and counting, but it happened, but painting was always it was always plan A. I'm gonna do my Dylan thing. Painting was always plan A.
It was really nice to see you come in with that this year, just in general. And just a quick note, I was in the Juno Awards press rooms last week over Zoom, and Max and Anthony from the Arkells were accepting their award together in their little studio. And they have the nice big one of the excavator above their piano. Everybody in the press room was just so fascinated by it.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, yeah, hopefully, spread the word. I told the I posted on some Arkells post about their Juno. I said, you should give it back. Just like Marco returned his 3 Michelin stars. Thank you, No,
I don't.
Now, I'd love to come down and purchase one, but I still can't cross over into Ontario yet, so.
Well, when it's safe to do so, I'm easy to find.
All right.
I'm unendingly reachable through the world of the DM.
All right.
So
Cheers.
guess where the auction is.
Where's the auction at?
Oh, the horse. What's the horse
Is
price at
like
there?
1,300.
Oh,
1,300.
Lucky 13. Woo.
That's good. That's
And
good.
what a beautiful contribution that would be. Do you want to play a couple songs and see what happens in that time? Like if maybe they make these are the songs that made people want to spend money?
$13.50.
Oh, okay.
How are we doing on time? Like, is this
Yeah,
is
you
this
got-
fun?
you
You don't
got-
have somewhere to be, but you're great.
No, yeah. And I will let you know.
We're all good.
Won't be late.
I've got reservations.
I'm here. I'm here.
On a patio.
Sizzler?
Yeah, Sizzler patio.
Sizzler.
Buffet on the patio.
They'll hold the table.
Shall we do?
Is it Never Seen the Ground?
Let's do Never Seen the Ground for the Sky.
Okay.
Right? From I Want to Say Pretty Together. Am I right about that?
You're right.
Who would know that? Chris?
Yeah.
Scream. Chris just screamed from your
How are we doing here? That's professional.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I can see the light shining down above from Tokyo. I turn from wrong to right on a less than supersonic flight, and all I really wanna know, I really, really need to know, is how many ways can a person try to hold it together, flying too high, never seeing the ground, for the sky just look in my eyes and try to tell me that you're seeing another. you're flying above her, believing the low, not the highs, just river. You're never seeing the ground for the sky, just river. But now the time is right under brand new ultraviolet light. I turn from wrong to right on the subway underneath Tokyo. But just before I have to go, there's something that I need to know. Is how many ways can a woman sympathize with her mother? Something ain't right, and the family life is touch and go. Nobody knows anymore whether love can go from one to the other. Believe in the low, not the highs, never knowing. And I'm taking a piece of the blue sky and never seeing the ground for the sky, never feeling the low, only I can see the light. And that's that song. And you'll never hear that one again.
Yes.
That's the last time you're ever hearing that song.
That's so.
Out 8:30? No. Okay, so not to worry.
Thanks very much, people, for standing outside in my garage in a safe manner. That's going. Or watching through the internet. The
So
Internet
Andrew,
of Things. Yeah.
You realize you're super cutting edge because you have a hybrid show from your garage studio?
What is
this
that?
The future, the hybrid show. You've got your audience out in the laneway, and
I
then now
know,
your
yeah.
Zoom audience.
No, I know. I love it.
Awesome.
I'm never leaving the house again. I just want to. I love the lockdown life.
Are you ready for another question?
Yeah.
Oh,
always.
awesome. Let's check out the crowd here. Yay.
I think we're still, that's less than 10 people, so nobody call 311 because we're cool.
All right, we're back to Andrew.
Brian Mill, are you there? You got your hand up and your video off. You want to ask a question? Ryan? Whoop, there we go.
Hi there, can you guys see me?
Well, I can hear you, but I can't see
I'm
you.
going to spotlight you. One sec.
Okay.
There we go.
There you are. How's it going?
Good. How about you?
Excellent. Yeah.
Okay, this is fun. Thanks for doing this. I echo the sentiment that it's cool to do it from your studio. It's multimedia.
Thanks. Thank you.
So
There,
you
looked like you were wearing an Anvil shirt. I was going to say, cool shirt.
Oh, not Anvil, analog synthesizer, actually. A friend made it.
Same thing. Same thing.
They're both for heavy. So you mentioned in your interview on Sloancast that you were a DJ in a nightclub in Halifax.
Yeah, 2 different
And-
nightclubs.
And that you, like, for the couple of years you were doing it, you sort of had to play like the same 10 songs every Friday and Saturday night just because they were popular.
Well, at the time, yeah, it was like the mid '80s. So you had to play like the Cure song, you had to play the Prince song, you had to play and whatever. They were all good songs, but I would get to sneak in whatever the hell else I wanted to play all the time, and just kind of hope that people stayed on the dance floor.
You'd play that one song that drives everyone to the bar, right?
Well, if you do that, then you're a terrible DJ, and your days are numbered.
So what I was curious about though was what are those songs that you had to play? What are some of those titles that you had to play every week to get the place bumping?
I'm just trying.
Up the jam.
Not even that. No, like the clubs that I worked in were the alternative dance clubs. So you could play, you'd play. What was a huge hit at the time? Like the fucking Culture Club.
Higher Ground by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, I would never play the Red Hot Chili Peppers if my life depended on it. And it was way before them.
Okay.
It was way before them. It was weird. Like you could play.
Iggy Pop.
Like Madonna.
Sure, yeah, Iggy Pop, "Lust for Life." Say that was a banger on the dance floor in 1984, 5 in Halifax. But then you could follow it up with, the Young Gods with a Z, stuff spelled with a Z, like really bad sort of electro industrial dance music. But you could also play like Beastie Boys and
About ABBA.
Run DMC and stuff like that. ABBA, no, never got any airtime.
Not weird enough.
Not for me. At the time, I wasn't appreciative. I didn't appreciate what ABBA did
You
back
were
in
a DJ?
1984.
There's never been a bigger snob.
Wow, I'm still a big snob.
Oh my God.
I would still be a big snob if I were a DJ now. But we're all DJs today,
You're a
right?
DJ every night on the bus,
Exactly.
whether we like it or not.
Well, that answers my question. So thank you very much. Great show and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Who's next, Victoria?
All right, yes, this is awesome. So David Much in next in line, and you're good,
I know
Andrew
that
Furner. Let's go in, unmute.
There he is.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad, man. So greetings from Scotland. How you doing?
Loving every minute of it.
It's my beautiful.
Listen, loving the gig. If Tarantino made live streams, you've just done it tonight.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
So I've changed my question for you. My question is, what were the best Sabbath years?
The best Sabbath years were, first 5, 6, right? When did Ozzy leave? That's where they went.
You made a good start there, so.
When Ronnie James Dio made an appearance on, I believe, Heaven and Hell.
Yeah.
The song
Bob Rhodes.
I got it was like. Oh no! Ronnie James Dio was the singer, and it kind of worked for the beginning of Neon Nights, but then the rest of the album eluded me altogether, and I just missed Ozzy. But I remember when I was in like grade 9, there was a guy who was in like grade 11, who had the Heaven and Hell T-shirt with the angels smoking, and I just thought it was the most badass shirt I've ever seen. So I went and I got myself the Judas Priest British Steel one with the big razor blade on it.
David, you had Marillion. You're gonna have to own up.
I've got what?
Marillion. Come
Marillion. Listen, Marillion, absolutely top band. But in fairness, the best British band of all time has to be Iron Maiden.
Best British. Oh, up until Paul Di'Anno and Clive Burr got sacked. That's when they.
Now, I'm in agreement there. The best Maiden album of all time is Killers. You know, it is the second and best album.
I contend that the best Maiden record is Iron Maiden.
Listen, the Dianu years were the best years. I agree 100%. There's no argument there. The Dianu years were the best years.
A metal lead singer with short hair in like 1982. That was awesome.
Listen, they've all got short hair now, including yourself, man. I mean, you're rocking the short haircut now.
Oh my God, it's the best. Short hair is the bomb. So I've discovered.
Listen, but like mine, but I've got to go all corporate now, man.
Dudes, we're not talking about your hair on this live
No.
stream. Let's get moving.
Listen, play more music. Listen, love to you, Fiona, and the family, man. So
thanks
listen,
very much.
Carry on, man.
Thanks, David. Take it easy over there,
man. Ciao, ciao.
Brexit, mate. I don't know. I don't even know.
Brexit.
God.
That's how they all leave now. That's how they all say goodbye now. Brexit.
Do we have any songs left?
Yeah, you do.
Oh God, we have two.
Which I'm planning on ruining. So let's go.
Oh God, let's get it over with.
Yeah.
All right.
Seriously.
You can do this. We have 4 hands up still for questions, but we got time.
He's a good dog. Where's Jiffy? I want Jeff to make an appearance. Inside a cloud of light less glowing, I get the sense you've preyed on personal mind-blowings here in the present tense. And how much love is left to give? 10,000 tons or more would be my guess. Oh, and we're saying a prayer for you. You can understand it, why can't you? You know, I hear in terms of colors, always sliding on scales and bumping into one another. And happiness lies deep within us. How can most deny it for themselves? Oh, and we're saying a prayer for you. We can understand it, why can't you? There's a tunnel that I can't see through. What would Lou Reed do? Jeff. Come here. Thank you. Thanks.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Where's the auction at?
Yeah, we're where's the auction at? I think it's still sitting with Pete at $13.50. Am I correct?
That's pretty hot stuff.
This
Love
is
it.
this is the
Yeah.
last song. Maybe is this the last song?
This is going to be the last song, yeah.
Do you want to?
Well, it's going to be the second last
Yeah,
song.
Right. So should we wait to do the full auction at the end, or just like do the 1, 2, 3?
I guess so.
Shall we get a couple more questions? Do you have
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
We're coming up now. Getting there closer. Let's pull up Mark. Oh, hold on. Is Mark on now? Okay. I'm gonna go on with the list here.
Me too.
Let's see, Laura, are you there? Can you pull on your video, or do you want to just chat? Ah, there you go. Let's add in.
Hello.
Oh, you're just muted there, Laura.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Laura.
Hi. My question is, what are your artistic influences as opposed to your musical influences?
Well, they all combine in a lot of ways, but I mean, I've got a list of long as my arm of painters, both new and old, that I rely on all the time. Starting with Andy Warhol. If you wanna make nice drawings, look at the way Andy Warhol made drawings. The German painter Gerhard Richter kind of just killed me when I was a kid in art school, and I was like, I want to paint like him, and I just copied Richter paintings. But then I also liked this guy David Sally in the late '80s, this pompous New York art star, and so I'd make a painting that looks like Richter, and then I'll put a bunch of David Sally all over it, and then do a little Cézanne in the corner or something. Just copy a bit of Cézanne, and then your paintings no longer look like you've stolen them. You just made your own. That's the key. It's the same with songwriting. I'm listening to music all day, every day, and I'm like, I'm taking that, and I'm taking that, and I'm taking this, and I'm going to put them all together, and I'm going to make a song. That's how I've always done it. I'm going to do my Dylan. That's how I've always done it. That's how I've always just done it. Never really thought about it too much. I never fit in. I was like some kind of an outsider.
I have a question.
Yeah, Nobu has a question, everybody.
I have a question. Can you talk about how glitter has become a real focus for you?
I was mentioning earlier that I discovered my daughter's glitter, and she was never allowed to use it as a kid because it gets in and on everything, as anybody who knows, and it's kind of known as the herpes of arts and crafts supplies. But it's too good. It's so bad it's good on an oil painting, because then now it looks like you can get it good on. I guess you can't get out front because. Here, Lenny, let me move this shit.
Right? Who do we have there?
That's Michael Landon.
Oh my God.
There, you can get the real. Anybody want a big map of Toronto, by the way?
Yeah, seriously. Take it from me.
Yeah. All proceeds go to my mortgage. The glitter, it's so good, it's terrible. And you gotta go baby steps. That's my thing. So it threw me off my game. Majorly. But I love it.
I love the tour of your space. It's so awesome that
Oh,
nobody
thanks.
highlighted it. Really, you have to do another show. I hope people would agree that you're on to something.
Well, I'm definitely the ice has broken for me, and I think it would be fun to do one out here in like mid-Feb when it's like minus 30. Yeah, maybe that's the thing, like winter garage series. Just everybody's in snowsuits. We'll just play snowsuits now over and over and over again.
I don't know how to play snowsuits. How about one more more question and then it's off.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go. So there's plenty of just questions from the chat. People like Jessica Maxwell, Jeff Dixon, Julia Cassidy. They had questions in the chat. If you're able to get back and look later, but we can go back to them. But I wanted to bring up Randall Baker, who's next up in there. So
Sure.
there's like so many awesome questions. They got it all. Go
No
ahead,
such
Randall.
thing as a bad question. You can't make a bad pass to a good player. That's what they say in hockey. Well, he's up there in the
There's Randy.
high north. Hey, Randy.
I'm curious about something.
You're always curious about something.
When we had our conversation at the Euclid Tavern about 25 years ago, it seems both of our hair colors were different.
25 years ago, I was still going pretty white. But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's just it's a law of genetics.
I figured it had something to do with meeting in Cleveland, but what can you do?
No, I don't know.
Great question, Randy.
I don't know.
Hey, Randy, you got a question?
Your hair's gonna do whatever the hell it's gonna do.
Say la vie. Good seeing you. Good seeing you, Mr. McDonald.
Hi, Randy. Good seeing you too. Thanks for joining.
Stay safe out there,
Are you
people.
gonna dive into Great Wall?
Should I?
Yeah.
One more question.
One more question.
One more question from the peanut gallery.
Apparently we're not supposed to say that. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. I want
Sorry.
to know about that. Why don't you see Peanut Gallery? Tell
At
me.
the end of the show.
Oh, well, maybe.
Let's stick to the questions. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, we have a question.
We have a question
All
online,
right,
and
we
then
got
we have
David
another one up.
Larson here. Your spotlit.
Boys, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I'm
So,
nervous as hell.
Circa 1996, I asked you a question at Lee's Palace for a
God.
show, and I said to you, what's your best advice for a new drummer? And you said about 5 words. You said, just listen to John Bonham.
Did I? Well, that's
Best advice I ever got. Best advice I ever got. Anyway,
still stick
quick
by
question. Quick question.
Shoot.
So curious who your guitar and vocal influences are for your music.
Well, my guitar influences are who?
Fred Schneider.
Fred Schneider, Foghorn Leghorn,
Makes sense.
Itchy and Scratchy, and for guitar, Jesus, I mean, again, there's just too many good guitar players to list. I mean, when I was learning to play guitar, I basically wanted to be Brian Setzer in the Stray Cats, so I would rush. Oh yeah, I wanted to play like him, like crazy. I was super into rockabilly. But then I was into metal too, and then I was into punk, and then I was into hip hop, and then I was like, and I was into jazz, not jazz guitar. Jazz guitar is where I draw the jazz line, actually.
Okay.
But there's too many to list. I'd just be name dropping, to be
Okay,
honest.
well, that's fine. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, like there's a lot of really great players out there.
Okay, all good. Let's
I mean-
let's hear another song.
All right.
Enough of me. Enough of me.
Not for you. Ain't no sense in talking to you. It's the same as talking to me.
All right, sounds like
another
sounds
question
like
from-
song. We got more questions, but you want more
Yeah.
questions? You want to play a song?
Al's got a question. We got one more question out on B camera here.
I was going to ask, while on tour, were you ever in town where one of your most favorite bands was playing?
Yeah.
And your set was at the same time as theirs?
Yeah.
Or have you rearranged things to make sure that you could go see them and get back in time, or play fast and get out of there so you could go see your favorite band?
All the above.
Correct in assuming that he knows something
All the
that
above.
the rest of us don't know.
It was my
That seems like-
birthday. It was my birthday in North Carolina, and we were playing in the small room at this place called the Cat's Cradle, and next door at the same time, GBV was supposed to play.
And it was
But
Andrew's birthday.
it was my birthday,
Oh.
and this was like 5, 6, 7 years ago or something.
I think we definitely did some schedule massaging. It's like GBV goes on at 9. Okay, we will be done at 8:59.
Yeah.
And we will go through the door. But but then they broke up that day. And then we
For like the 20th time.
Yeah, again, they've gotten back together more than once since then. But then instead, we decided for the encore that Andrew was just going to get up and play like 8 GBB covers to a room.
That was super fun.
Full of mostly on board people.
Yeah, nobody objected.
No.
But yeah, many times has that
Definitely done
happened.
that. We stumbled across Nashville, Pussy, and in Quebec City we had a night off.
When was that?
That was a long time ago, 2008 probably. We went to see Nashville play. That was fun.
I'm gonna leave this door open now. Get a little air back here.
Who else have we? Finished up early to go see across town. 3 Inches of Blood played next door to us in Moncton.
Oh yeah.
I think we finished up on time to go and catch some of that. Anyway, good question.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Thanks, Al.
Okay, we're gonna do
the
another.
Great Wall?
We're gonna do another song. And it goes a little something like this. Time may flow over realizing goals that no one knows. And my friends, they'd never admit it though, 'cause they can block it out and continue to roll on. But me, I know that everything's about to blow away for real this time, and no one's watching. All of my life I've dreamed about it, and now that it's gone I can't do without it. Keeping in mind I'm still above it, just not very high, 'cause I'm only hovering. Flying above Heathrow, never dreaming of the time or my dwindling cash flow. And I know I never said that a European climb isn't starving my ego. One thing I know is everything's about to blow away for real this time, and no one's watching. All of the time I've wasted on it, preparing to see what the others think of it. Keeping in mind I'm still above it, just not very high, 'cause I'm only hovering. All of my life I stood behind it, like trying to hide the Great Wall. Thanks very much. Thank you all very much. And do a couple of videos.
Excellent.
Love you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you.
Beautiful, and it's like I knew right away it wasn't the tape.
Awesome.
The one is really different.
That's great. Well, there is going to be an encore, but it's going to be a kind of a different.
I was just gonna say, why don't you stay naked in the bedroom?
Hey, who's this? He's muted.
He's muted. He's probably right there.
All right. So
are-
do you get a little bit more time for questions, or you want to talk about the auction?
No. Yeah, totally get some more questions.
Okay, because we still
Let's
have a
do
few
3
hands
more.
up. So let's get Nikki a spotlight. Just go
They're
ahead and
indestructible,
unmute.
Kate.
Yay!
Oh, look at it.
What a show.
Oh my God, what a beautiful show. Thank you,
Aw,
Andrew
thank you.
and Victoria.
Yeah, stellar.
What the hell?
And Fiona. Hi, Fiona.
Hold on one second.
Fiona's here. Honey, we got guests.
Oh my God, your show has been such a perfect show on this beautiful evening.
Hey, oh my God. Hi, I'm just catching on. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Chris.
Nope.
Oh my God, it has been a spectacular show.
Where's the flock? What the flock?
Over yonder.
I want a baby lamb.
Over yonder.
Over yonder.
3,000 lambs.
Thanks for tuning into this.
Holy crow.
This
Taylor,
Oh my God.
Pirate TV podcast, the beginnings of something unusual, let's say.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You're almost done. Thank you. Thanks. I'm having fun. I'm surrounded by good people. I'm the luckiest man alive. I'm
So
James Bond.
Oh, they're gone.
They just left, just like that. They just hang up.
So cool.
There's just so much goodness here. Oh. All right.
Couple more questions, and then we
Couple
figure
more, yeah.
where the auctions.
Lucy
sitting.
pulling.
Lucy, stop it. What are you doing? Hi.
We have to show Stephen.
I can't hear you very well.
Get closer to your mic, Lucy.
Great to see you,
There you
Lucy.
go. Getting
That's better.
What I noticed in the news at Cape Cod, a man was diving for lobsters. I've never heard tell anybody this, but
Yeah.
followed by a whale.
Nice. I love it. What a way to go, eh?
Apparently he lived.
Oh, really?
He spent a short amount of time in the whale's mouth.
Wow.
Lived to tell a
With the
tale.
lobster?
What kind of whale?
A big one.
Like a blue whale? Or a sperm whale?
But it got me thinking, I love the painting of the shark. It's amazing.
Thanks. I love cedar even more.
There we go.
This is the carver of that dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That dogs and sharks are similar.
Dogs and sharks, they're very relatable. Well, they have scary mouths and teeth, and everybody thinks, everybody thinks that the great white shark is such an evil thing, but really he's just eating. They were definitely sadly vilified by the movie Jaws. But sharks are the dogs of the sea.
Well said.
That's why there's one called the dogfish.
Dog shark.
Dogfish shark.
Bing.
Park dog. Much less common.
You're not with me on that, Lucy. I can't hear you anymore.
About it, I'm into it. I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days. And,
Maybe you need to carve yourself a dog shark.
shark.
A shark! Oh my God! A wooden shark. You got a customer right here.
Anyway, great show. It's great. It's fun to
Thanks, Lucy. Good to see you.
Okay, we got one last person to bring up here off our queue here. Tristan, are you there? Let's get you a spotlight there. And unmute yourself.
There you go.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hi,
I'm
how are
doing
you?
great, Andrew. First time caller, long time listener. Happy to be here.
Nice. Glad to
Yeah,
have you.
I just want to know, how do you dress so cool? I mean, you're a fashion icon, whether it comes to the leather jackets, the beautiful hats. Are you on Hypebeast? What's the deal? How do I get that fresh?
I'm friends with Matt Robinson at Claxon Howell. He's
I was gonna say, it's
he
time
helps
to flex
he
it.
helps
Let me
me
do
up.
a little advertising. Do a little
Oh,
advertising.
Am I doing it? A little?
amazing.
No, I mean I mean you're very kind. You look pretty cool yourself.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I saw you at the last Sloan show in Buffalo. I called you Andy because I was very drunk, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. Duncan calls me Andy too.
That was the last.
So
Yeah, that was the last Sloan show.
that
In fact,
exactly. Yeah, I accosted you at the very end, pulled you off the bus. So
I remember.
I
I totally remember.
so good. And
But,
Greg, I just want to let you know I got the deck of Sloan cards, and I'm gonna need your signature on that Joker. But it was an amazing show. You guys were amazing. I just wanted to say, yeah, you guys are so cool.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming out. See you at the next Buffalo show. I believe we're trying to.
Auction. Where are we?
Yeah,
at?
we're gonna look at where this blue dog painting
Okay.
is.
So it's definitely the last entry. Did anyone better Pete Clive's bid of $13.50? Because Pete's ready to go.
Wow.
I don't think that.
We want to do 351.
I don't know if you can go in those increments, minimum
13.
increments.
13.
I think,
Anybody
what
want?
do
Anybody
you
want?
think? Is it going once?
Ethereum's up to it.
Going
twice.
All right,
Sold.
Pete!
There you
Hey,
go.
Pete, we got to bring Pete up here. Where are you, Pete?
Come and get it.
Okay, turn on your video if you don't mind, Pete.
Pete Clive donating money to the future of musics. That's awesome.
Do you have a video, Pete? I'll ask to unmute you at the minimum. Hey! Oh,
That's
here
a
we are.
okay.
There he is, Pete Clive.
Yeah.
A realtor out in Halifax, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Is Mike
Congrats,
your brother?
Pete.
Mike is my brother.
Oh, nice.
Mike's on here, maybe. He was on here earlier.
Shut up, he is not.
He was too, man. He was for sure. Anyway, I look forward to having that painting hang in my hallway, man. I've got a great spot for that.
There you go. It's come full circle.
Yeah, I like it like that.
It's come full circle. Yeah, it's a good one. Thank you, and you're helping out a bunch of little kids somewhere.
Yeah, nice. I'm happy to do that. Thanks
So
for
Andrew, what's the best way for Pete to get in touch with you?
You just DM me your address, Pete, and I'll wrap this sucker up and get them out to you ASAP.
Well, how do I remit payment?
You can just pay me through PayPal or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'll check in with you tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks for the
Thanks
show.
a lot. No, thank you. It was good fun. This is it for us, but if you guys stick around, there's a very special encore of a song of mine called "People of the Sky" that I'm not playing, but a friend Owen Pallett did a string quartet rendition of it, and it's pretty awesome. And that's gonna sing us out to the very tail end of this show. But I just want to say thank you all for coming here and making this, and for everybody who helped, Gregory the Goose, Mr. Nobu, Fiona Hyatt, everyone, and Victoria and all those side door people. It's so awesome.
Thanks, Nobu,
And,
Fiona.
I want to do it again. Tomorrow we're doing another one.
Quick, you better book your next show. It's so awesome to have had this chance to share time with everybody.
No,
I'm just gonna ask all to unmute, and we can have a quick little remove all our spotlights here, and just want to show your appreciation.
Yeah.
Right ahead.
That was me whistling.
I painted that.
From Puppy Dog Town?
And the best
Another dog.
men for seating and cheese.
But I would
Also relax.
Thanks, folks.
He's the best. He really is.
Short term must fit.
What's that?
How old is that? Oh Lord, it is raining.
And the thing is, in the stereo mix, you're already quite prominent, so you can just kind of relax, feel really lazy.